So here we're in Clovis, California. We came out and we had an older hose bib. These things you can rebuild, but honestly for another $15 you get a new hose bib. You know, packing nut wears out on these multi-turn valves. It's got a little, you know, rubber stopper that sits at the bottom back in there, and you can't see it because there's not really any light back here. But then plastic packing nut and then a brass stem. But yeah, you can tighten these and work on them. Like I say, if you're going to work on it, 15 bucks. So, and the one that we've got on there now, it's quarter turn. So that's a stainless steel ball up inside there, as opposed to the multi-turn. It's a quarter turn. So quarter turn on, quarter turn off. So pretty simple operation, and that's a hard stop. You got some bouncing in the wall, which is weird. Let me see. That was me. Nope. Yeah, there's a little bounce in the wall, which is your PEX line. You know, you can see this moves back and forth, and we'd talked a little bit to the homeowner with it. But they probably got copper up to about a foot or 6 inches of copper, and then it's PEX up the wall. So when you do a hard shut off like that, you hear a little bit of a bounce. Nothing to get excited about, not a problem. So anyways, that one's gone, and we'll put that, I think it's recyclable. It's brass. I'm not sure what kind of recyclables they're talking about. Cardboard, glass, cans, but brass is recyclable. So, and if not, pull it back out of there if you'd like. But in the backyard, same thing with this other bib. The same style with the exception of the handle was broken. That was it. It wasn't dripping. Just wanted the handle replaced. Unfortunately, the autofill valve had failed, and that was the 3/4 gate valve that was in there. So multi-turn valve, and like all houses have. And then there was an iron pipe T here. The bib, the handle was broken off. You know, certainly you could replace the handle, but again, you know, these guys, when you use them, you know, boom, that's what you got. So, you know, that's what we use, and you can see, you can actually hear it. Boom, boom. And that's just movement in there. So anyways, what you've got right here is we replaced the galvanized steel with brass. So that'll never corrode. That'll be great. And of course, solid brass construction here, and then a stainless steel ball on the hose bib. Little brass nipple, brass shutoff valve. That's in the off position for right now. Reason being is we're letting glue dry. And so that's the only thing that we're waiting on. Everything else is a mechanical joint, pipe dope, Teflon tape. So we got a brand new shutoff valve. And the reason why it's upside down is because we wanted to be able to turn the valve down and not up, and end up hitting the hose bib because it's so close. So sorry about the label, no big deal. But anyways, when you get home later today and you want to get your autofill back onto your pool, just go ahead and push this straight down. Again, it's a quarter turn ball valve. Just push it straight down until it's in line with the pipe, you know, straight up and down, and it'll be on. So, and that will be definitely dry. Usually we give it about an hour and a half, and that joint will dry. That is a Schedule 80 nipple, threaded on one end, cut and glued on the other. Schedule 80 PVC union. Those come on the full port ball valves as well, the true union ball valves. So those are great. It's a little O-ring in there, and so that's good. A brand new check valve, the one that was on there, I don't know if it was functioning or not. All I know is when I get it back together, I want to make sure that it functions correctly. So again, brass, it's a spring check valve, so it's spring loaded, and which means water can only flow one way. So they're always concerned that water is going to get back up into the house from the pool and get chlorine, and you're going to drink it, and then you got trouble. So spring check valves in there, another brass nipple sitting right here, and I was looking for the arrow. That's why I was kind of wandering around, but I think if you see on the back, there it is. Outside of that, this installation is done.